guys, welcome back to STR Investing. Mark here, and I'm with Alicia. She's with Host GPO. And in this video, we're going to talk about how much stuff you actually need for the kitchen in your short-term rental. What are the items that you should be looking for? What's the quantity? What's the quality? And then where can you find all these items? And so Alicia, would you take us away? Talk us through that kitchen and what we need.
Yeah, so when setting up a property, it is super important to always be over ordering rather than ordering exactly what you need. And this is because the most expensive purchases you can make are those panic buys down the line. So running to Costco, Walmart, Target, something breaks and you have to run out. That's the most expensive piece that you're buying. And this is because, for one, your time is really valuable. So time really is money, especially if you're just getting started and maybe this is a second job for you. You're working all day and then you have to finish and go run out to Target, and that eats up another 2 hours of your time. The second reason being is that you're going to end up with mismatching plates or glasses, or you need to go buy a full set of 12 rather than just one plate that breaks. So you really should be ordering 1.5 times for what you need for each guest. So if you have 6 guests, you should be ordering 9 plates. You don't need to put all 9 plates in your rental, but you should have like a storage supply closet or just these on hand that the next time your housekeeping team is there, you really should be able to replace that. And then of course, going back to what level of quality, it just depends on the level of rental that you have. I don't think you need to go and buy the most expensive plates knowing that they break often, but something that's basic and easy to be replaceable is definitely the way to go here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's like when you have that last minute, oh, we're missing this, or we don't have enough coffee cups, or we don't have this. You're ordering on Instacart, you're running across town. That thing that would have just cost you $10 if you bought it on the front end costs you 2 or 3 times as much on the back end. And then you don't have a great guest experience. So I love that when it comes down to quantity of how many things you need. Definitely overorder is a great idea. What are your thoughts on what are just some of the items? Obviously, I'm not expecting you to list off every single thing in a kitchen, but what are some of the items that you guys recommend having in that kitchen for your guests and things that maybe people overlook?
Again, it totally comes down to your identity as a short-term rental. So think about who's your guest and think about how they'll be using your kitchen. So if you're really catering towards families that are on vacation and they're probably going to be staying at your property and cooking every meal in for a week straight, you're probably going to want to set it up more like your kitchen at home versus that traveler that's stopping through for one night. Maybe they don't need a garlic press or something like that. But at Host GPO, we have put together a ton of resources that we are happy to share out that have every item checked off the list. Again, we've been in this industry for a long time and have spent a long time curating a list of products just to make buying easier. Because when you break it down, a whole kitchen could be 150 different SKUs. So we really have taken that time to find everything that you might need.
Perfect. So you guys have that as a resource on your website for anybody that's a member. They can go check out those inventory lists, order what they need, check off what they don't need. And so cool. Well, thank you so much. We're going to continue with Host GPO throughout this course. We've got a bunch of additional videos, guys. So please check us out, watch the next video. And when it comes down to your kitchen, make sure you're over ordering. You're getting at least 1.5 to 2 times per guest of what you need so that your guests have those supplies and that you have backups available. Thanks so much, Alicia.
Thank you.